Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 14 properties. What I do on Monday is I click this button right here to order the properties from low to high. And pretty typical for these days is we're starting to see that the price point, very hard to find anything under 500 that has a backyard. So let's get started. Let's talk about some homes. First one up is Campbell Avenue East, and actually a client contacted me about this one when it was $689, and it was a nice surprise. It's always good when someone emails you and says, what about this one? You think, well, price might be a little high, and then the next day you see the price drops. It's lovely to see that. Inside needs a lot of work. The finished version of this one with, even the kitchen, you can kind of work with that. I would say if you took out some of the carpet, painted, maybe did some work in the bathrooms, changed some tiles around, you're probably left with a home that's worth between $700,000-$800,000. You may get some highway noise from the 401 because it's so close, but that can also be one of the best features too, is you're not completely way out in the country where no one can find you. You're basically, like even from Milton, you just take 5 side road right across, and you hit this home in probably 5-10 minutes. So it's a good location, and could be a good option for someone who wants country but not too country. So a couple of today's homes on Croft and Ramshaw were holding back on offers, and it didn't happen. So when you start seeing that, and we've seen it more in August, it means that there's a chance that the market's just a little bit quieter in August, which is good news for buyers. So this one on Attenborough wins the award for the home that looks most like a division symbol. $719 is the price, and I'm not sure what model this is. I think it's a Plan 6, 2301 square feet with the siding. I would say that this one's still, even though it's not super amazing inside, it's still probably underlisted. I could see this one probably selling closer to the 730 to 760 range, and I'm not sure of the date of offers. I could probably find that out in just 1 second. I'm just going to look on the other side of my screen here, and we are, wow, isn't that nice? Not holding back on offers. That's a good deal. Allen Crescent is the secret street of Mattamy Bungalows, and this one, I like how they did the coloration on the doors, kind of blended in with the brick. 1 bedroom on the main floor, and then you've got 2 bedrooms down in the lower part. A bit of a mismatched cabinet thing there. Probably put the pantry in later. Overall, it looks like a pretty good house, and we've seen some decent sales on this street. You're not seeing every picture of this home, but it seems like they priced it in a range where it'll get attention. So that's really it for today. It's a pretty quick list. There's not a lot to talk about. Like Panton Trail's not a bad townhouse. One of the things I did want to point out that I didn't mention, if you look at the first 2 townhouses, one of the last pictures shows this right here, and you'll see if you ever have a back picture and you see this door plus this door, that's the door that directly accesses the garage. The plus and minus, obviously, for bringing a lawnmower through, it's nice. It's super convenient, but the downside is that it actually creates a more narrow house because you're cutting off probably 4 feet inside the house. You see that with transom court too. There you go, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So this room actually narrows off. Now what Mattamy does is they put a right-of-way access through the backyard of the neighbor's house because they were more interested in getting the size of the home and having a more square layout. But it means you got to bring your lawnmower all the way around, or you've got to put a shed in your backyard, which is what a lot of people do. So anyway, that's the final thought for today. Have a great day. If you want to see anything in this list, reach out to us, let us know, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.